much, and all year since September I've been doing some cooking demonstration and talking about healthy foods. So, as I said before, my name is Ann Knight. I work for the University of Missouri, and I work on a grant through the Family Nutrition Education Program. So, today we are going to just go back to fruits and vegetables because we're getting ready to have fresh fruits and vegetables. Why are fruits and vegetables important? Fruits and vegetables should be half your plate. Fruits and vegetables should give us most of our vitamins and minerals. So different fruits and different vegetables do that for us. Of course, fresh fruits and vegetables are the best. Now we're starting to get those fresh fruits and vegetables. Farmers markets are opening and getting those fresh fruits, which are the best for us because they provide us with the most vitamins and minerals. Now, sometimes we can't get those, so we go to frozen, we go to canned. So different fruits and vegetables supply different things for our body. Also, eating those foods with the fresh fruits and vegetables is a lot better for us than saying, I'm going to take a vitamin C pill, I'm going to take a vitamin K pill, I'm going to take a vitamin A. Getting it through those foods is the best way to get it. So, sorry I have to read this, I can't always remember it. So what are the different fruits and vegetables and what do they do? Vitamin C that we find in citrus fruits. Also, we find it in dark leafy greens. So, vitamin C helps with wound healing. Helps with when we're cold, when we have a cold or the flu, cut or bruise. It also helps us to absorb iron. Eat a food high in vitamin C with a food high in iron. It pulls more food. It pulls more iron out of those foods. So you eat your food and drink a soda. It's taking away that iron and that vitamin C. So something healthy for breakfast would be oatmeal with a food high in vitamin C, 100% orange juice, blueberry, strawberry. It pulls out more of your vitamins and minerals. Okay? Vitamin B, which is the folate, it is in, once again, dark leafy greens, asparagus, broccoli, 100% orange juice. Also, a lot of legumes have that folate. And so it's needed for making red blood cells. Growth and repair of tissues, helps prevent some cancers and heart disease. How does it do that? Also, those fresh ones, they have the fiber, and we all know why we need that fiber to clear all that out. Vitamin A, as we hear in like carrots, deep yellow and orange fruits and vegetables. Once again, listen, dark leafy greens, needed for vision and healthy eyes. Vitamin E, needed for healthy blood cells and tissues. Once again, green leafy vegetables. Vitamin K, once again, green leafy vegetables and cabbage. It's needed for blood clotting. Okay? Potassium is a mineral we find in bananas, oranges, avocados, potatoes, melons, and even dried fruit. Help control blood pressure. What causes high blood pressures? A lot of salt. So eating foods like bananas help with that. Foods high in salt. And it's also needed for muscle and nerve function. So cramps in your legs and stuff, good idea to eat bananas. Bananas are always available. Sometimes they're a lot cheaper than other places. Really, a couple of bananas is not very much. Magnesium, dark green leafy vegetables and bananas. Needed for healthy bones and teeth, which you also find in the dairy group. Muscle and nerve function, blood clotting, and fighting infection. So as I said, we should vary our vegetables when we can, but those dark leafy greens, which this time of year, planting dark leafy greens, you can do it in a pot, you can just do a little bit in your yard. They said you could even do it in snow. So right now, those cool crop plants, which include dark leafy vegetables. Now, does that mean iceberg lettuce and celery just are no good for us. People say, well, it has no calories. You're still getting the fiber in the water. And I find that sometimes I'll mix my dark leafy greens with my spinach or whatever. Gives it a little more crunch. It's better than a bag of chips. So as we see fruits and vegetables starting to get fresher, uh, I'm going to do a recipe. It's going to be a summer Italian vegetables. Pretty soon we'll just get so plentiful on those squashes, tomatoes, something to make. You can add some grilled chicken with it. But on this recipe and others, Eating Smart, Being Active, it is an app, or you can just Google it. It has all kinds of recipes, good shopping ideas. It even has some physical activities. And my favorite thing about it is you can go to your recipe, see what it is, and then hit view shopping list, and it tells you what exactly you need. So, I did this recipe, and most of it I really put together, and I'm not going to be able to bake it, but I just gave it some those fresh vegetables when they're coming, just things to do with them. One of the things I put in there was squash, and the zucchini just looked better at the store. No fresh zucchini yet. Then the yellow squash. So it's got tomatoes, onions, and zucchini, and a green pepper. I think you could use any kind of pepper you wanted. As I said, it's those fresh fruits and vegetables are coming. So I cut those up, and you basically just put it in this 8x8 baking dish. Okay? Then, an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. And in here is a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, which I think you could put fresh garlic in there and it would really be good. And some Italian seasoning. So I'm going to mix that up in there. So what you're going to do on this, it's going to be on 350. So as always, first it said 350. So this is basically, I think you could use spaghetti sauce, maybe even put a little oregano or different spices, or you could put some ground beef in it, some lean ground beef, some ground turkey, or some chicken. I think it'd be good with like grilled chicken, especially in the summer. So you mix that up. So most kids, I think it'd be good for your kids. They like that spaghetti Italian, and you can kind of hide those vegetables. I was even thinking today eggplant, because eggplants are a good hearty vegetable that are getting ready to come out, and we always wonder what to do with it. So you mix this up. I'm going to take it home and mix it up and cook it. So you're going to cook this on 350 for about 30 minutes till that zucchini gets soft. And I didn't cut the zucchini real small because I think it just turns to mush. I like it not raw, but I like it really cooked, but the slices like that to me make it better. So you cook that for 30 minutes until that gets, and then I'm not going to add it because I'm going to cook that. It's half a cup of mozzarella cheese, and then you put it, so cook this for 30 minutes, and then add the mozzarella cheese and put it in for about another 5 or 10 minutes. Cover the top. It says half a cup. So that is a recipe. I think looks delicious. And as I said, as those summer vegetables start coming in, and those fresh vegetables, and we're like, what do we do with this? But I think that would be a good idea. So this is my last time here, so I just want a little reminder of what we need to do. With those fruits and vegetables, we need to wash all our fruits and vegetables, even if you're not going to eat the peelings. You still just need to rinse them off. Of course, if you have something like potatoes, you need to use a vegetable brush. Also, making half that plate, fruits and vegetables, is very important. Eating all those food groups, but including those fruits and vegetables every day, and all the other food groups too. Also, we need to keep our surfaces clean. We need to keep our hands clean. We need to not cross contaminate. Like, of course, when you use a cutting board, you should not use it with like raw chicken and vegetables, Make sure, I think it's a good idea, and I think it's a new thing that you get more than a couple different cutting boards in different colors, and always use the chicken on one. I mean, you still need to scrub them and clean them, but just that cross-contamination. Also, leaving foods out for longer than 2 hours, but I think summer, 2 hours needs to be shortened, because sometimes you can't have it in your car for 2 hours. It's going to start cooking. So it says 2 hours, but I think that time needs to be less in the summer. And also physical activity. Find something you like to do. To me, it is walking. Then I come up with a second plan to do an indoor video. I do that Leslie Sandstone I've talked about in the past. This, to me, is the best time to start with that physical activity. It's a little cool. You can kind of warm up, and by hot summer, you'll think, I love it so much, I'm going to keep on going. So, find something you like to do. I like to be outside, and so I choose that. But it might be, maybe you like to go to the gym. Maybe you just want to stay around the house and do some physical activity. But you need aerobic physical activity at least 30 minutes a day. Also, those everyday activities that you need to choose. Park a little farther from let's just pour down right. A little farther at the grocery store or another store. Just walk around the store. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Just those everyday activities. Get those. I think you can get that vacuum cleaner on, turn some music on, and really get some physical activity. Have the kids help. Find some stuff for them to do too. Go outside. And so those 3 basic messages as we hear every day, you've been hearing me. Also, you will be able to come by and get this summer Italian vegetables, and it gives some other ideas how to cook it, what to do. Come by the library and get a copy of that. Also, as I said, you can go on the Eating Smart, Being Active. So hopefully I'll see y'all in the fall, or maybe I'll see you around this summer. Thanks. Bye.